Have you ever had your money held by Stripe or PayPal before? If you have, you know how annoying it is, especially as an e-commerce business owner, for you to have your money held for over 120 days, sometimes without even access to support. And cash flow is the life of your business, right? As someone who has built and sold 2 brands for $128 million, this is a recurring problem. And as a result of that, I decided to do my research on what are options that could provide you access to your payments and still grant you access to expanding your business. That's when I discovered a payment platform, and surprisingly they decided to also host an event here in Dubai, and I've decided to go there and see what's up to confirm if this is legitimate or not. And now I'm attending the event, and I'm also going to be speaking with one of their brand managers to find out more information, so follow along on this. And at the end of this video, you can make a decision if this is something that will be useful for you or not. Now I'm going to ask some questions just so we understand better what the platform is about, and so you have a full understanding of how to use the platform. Hey Charles.
Hiya, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. So now can you give us a bit of context as to the service WorldFirst provides?
Yeah, sure thing. So WorldFirst is an international payments platform. We work with brands that sell online, whereby they're collecting revenue from overseas via a marketplace. The WorldFirst proposition provides global payment infrastructure. So we would have businesses that are selling in the US, in the UK, in Europe, and we provide local accounts for those businesses to collect their overseas revenue. Once they've collected their revenue, they can choose to hold those funds on account, bring it back to their home currency, making it nice and cost effective for them. And then we do supplier payments as well. So again, fast, cost effective international payments.
So now, obviously, I see you integrate with marketplaces like AliExpress, TikTok Shop, Amazon, and the likes, right? And that makes it so easy for someone to receive payments and also be able to pay out to suppliers.
Yeah, for sure. And so we've got great relationships with loads of marketplaces. What would effectively happen is a seller selling on those marketplaces would put the WorldFirst as the end account for their revenue to be sent to. And again, they can collect that locally in their dollar revenue, in their GBP revenue, in their USD revenue, and then choose to then either pay out directly, reducing the need for double FX transactions, or bring it back to their home currency, and again, saving money on the amount of FX conversion cost.
So not only does this even make it easier to receive payments, it also saves you the fees you will have to pay if you were to instantly try and receive your money. And honestly, as someone who has done e-com for the last 12 years, I can say that this is a way better option. And also knowing how long brands and merchant accounts hold your funds. But one thing I'm actually curious about is, do we have to also deal with payment holds when it comes to WorldFirst? Like sometimes other merchant accounts hold your money for a period of time before releasing your funds to you, and that cripples business. And we all know that cash flow is very, very important when it comes to businesses. So how does this differ from others?
All payment companies are beholden to acting within what the regulators are asking us to do. We have really good relationships with our clients, and what effectively that means is we're able to communicate with our clients through any transaction issues that clients might be able to have. Lots of our digital competitors, if you're experiencing a problem with their platform, it's quite difficult to get hold of someone and speak to them. WorldFirst, we pride ourselves on the ability to have relationships with our clients, provide that customer service and that customer first approach. And so if people do have issues with payments and, as you said, held funds, we're able to talk to our clients and communicate.
Honestly, I think I might jump on this because as someone who owns a luxury men's watch brand and sell to multiple countries, I think it's best to have a platform that is in your best interest. And this is one reason why I'm partnering up with WorldFirst, to make sure that we can provide members of my community, people who watch my videos, the best suited options. I know people constantly hitting me up and being like, if I have a merchant account, they're ready to pay me and shit like that. I do not have anything like that, but this is why I also do my best to do research. Based on what I know now, WorldFirst works with AliExpress, they work with Amazon, work with TikTok Shop. So even if you're on any of these platforms, you can still use this to receive money. But I think the best part for me about this is not just receiving money, but also knowing that you could use this to pay your merchant account, your manufacturers in China, for example, and it is at a fairer rate compared to any other thing that exists in the market. And as you know, I will always do my best to find better options, find better platforms that can be used. Now, one last question that I have to ask here is, when payments are received from the customer that we are expecting payments, what's the processing timeline that it takes for the money to reflect in the account of the merchant? For example, like if someone buys a watch from my brand, right, and I'm using WorldFirst to receive the money, how long does it take to reflect for me to know that yes, this money has been paid to me?
So on our side, that as soon as the funds land in the account, that the funds will be visible on the platform. And so what's really good about the WorldFirst infrastructure is, if you are transacting funds from one WorldFirst account, so let's say your dollar account based in the US, into your euro account, obviously euro denominated, the fund transfer will be free and instantaneous. If it's within the WorldFirst platform, funds will leave instantly one account and then be instantly credited in the other account.
I don't know what else to tell you. If you do not believe in that, I do not know what else to tell you. And it's insane to think there's something like this. And so another thing that I'm curious is, because some people might be thinking, well, there are other platforms that have been established way before this, but I know this has been established for a long period of time and you have credibility. So can you just give context to how long this has been established and a little bit of info?
Yeah, for sure. So WorldFirst is actually one of the sort of longest running payment companies when it comes to supporting the sort of e-commerce industry. WorldFirst was started, as very humble beginnings, small company, but we were there at the very beginning of the e-com boom, and we've worked with e-com businesses as their businesses have been small and grown into really big brands as well.
So if you're an e-com business owner and you're thinking of what accounts can be used to process your funds, honestly, I have zero doubts as to using WorldFirst. I was surprised when I learned of the platform, but the more I do my research and finding about it, the more I'm able to say, yes, I can vouch for this company as something to use in processing your funds. Now, I'm just gonna walk through the booth and show you a little bit more information, but should you be interested in working with something that is reliable and trustworthy, we all know how hard it is to get a hold of support when you have payment issues. And you just heard from Charles right now that it's going to be easier for you to get access to support. And do not mind the noise, it's an event that is holding right now. But as always, I'm going to do my findings and get the best things and present it to you guys. I do not take on just anything. So this was insightful for me. And so, yeah, one last thing, Charles. When someone thinks of WorldFirst, right, and the services they provide to e-commerce brands, I do believe that we need to share with people a little bit more about how the structure works, right? Because, for example, if you receive payments with other platforms, it might take 4 days, 5 days before it reflects, before you're able to receive your funds. How long does this take to receive funds based on the industry the person is selling their products in?
So again, as soon as funds are sent by the sending bank and they're received by WorldFirst, again, it will be credited into the WorldFirst platform. In terms of your marketplace disbursements, that's always led by how the marketplace chooses to do that. But again, when we're recognizing marketplace funds in, they're going to be credited into the WorldFirst account instantaneously.
So literally you get paid instantly once you receive your money. Honestly, I have no words to say. I wish I found out about this earlier, because I remember there was a point in time where we're dealing with payment holds. I really do not need to say much, especially if you're already in e-commerce. You know how long this can mess with your business, right? If you receive funds sometimes and then you're expecting your money and you don't receive your money, your suppliers are on your neck, your customers are expecting your products, and you're unable to deliver on this. This could even ruin your reputation as a business. But having something like this where it's easier for you to receive your funds, I honestly have zero doubts as to how much this will save you. It's not just about how much it will make you, but also about how much this would potentially save you when it comes to refunds, chargebacks, and all of that, because your customers are not receiving their stuff, and then your suppliers are also not getting paid on time. So I would like to walk you through and interact with, the booth, show you what the team is about. But honestly, I have zero doubts. This is your one-stop shop for digital payments. Another thing that is surprising about this, that you're probably not even aware of, is that the fact that if you want to expand your business into another region, say you're selling in the USA and you want to go sell to the UK market, we all know how long it will take or how arduous the task it is for you to open a bank account because you want to establish your business in another place. I also just found out, shocking enough, that you can, with one click, open a bank account. But I'll let you hear from Charles himself.
Yeah, so our WorldFirst clients that have an account with us already, if you're looking to expand into a new market, you would go onto your portal, select the local currency account you're looking to open. So in this case, it could be a UK GBP account, open receiving account, click. Instantaneously, you can start collecting revenue from that account.
So now, not only can they help you receive payments, but you could actually open an account in the currency of the country you're looking to expand into. You guys need to pay me for bringing you this much value. But I hope you find value in this, and definitely I'm going to be sharing more information about the WorldFirst platforms. And this is also something that members of my community will get privy to. So I'm super excited to introduce to you the WorldFirst platform. All right, so here's how this is the website for WorldFirst, and here's just a quick overview of what it looks like. As you see, it's one world account for global businesses. You could use their website. Once you sign up for their account, you're able to use it to this different options. You can pay your business partners, like if you are selling and you're buying something from Alibaba, for example, you could lock in a transaction amount and send it there. You're able to also get, zero FX fees, and then you can also get paid by different marketplaces like Amazon, TikTok Shop. So this, as you will see, you can get paid by AliExpress, Shopify, Amazon, eBay, and all of these platforms, TikTok Shop, and instantly you get verified. And within a click, you're able to link to top payment gateways, right? And that way you're able to receive your money, and it is also free to get paid, right? So it doesn't cost you any fee to receive money, and then there is no minimum balance required and no cost to hold balances in your account and monthly fees. And you also have access to expert support, and you could open your account in minutes. So this is how it works. Now, if this is something that you're interested in, I'm going to put a link in the description that you can also use to sign up. As a partner with them, you have access to this, and then you can also receive money, right? So this is how it works. Even if you do not sell physical products, you can still use this to receive money globally, what it looks like.